Right, let's get to the story now. Operation Files 2-1. Ha 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 ha. Bet you didn't expect this, Rosette. I'm the real villain. What's wrong, Durand-sama? Are the lines in the script hard to deliver? Something still feels off about the plot. If the plot of Durand saving Rosette is based on Ragna-senpai and Rita's past, why would a character based on Ragna-senpai do something like this? Oh, I'm sorry, Durand-sama. I just took a few snippets from the old records and spiced them up with the most popular enemies to lovers trope. Enemies to lovers? Sussanah! I also got carried away while writing. The more I wrote, the more I couldn't control my creative urges. When I broke out of that, the character had completely changed in the conclusion. I guess really messed up. Don't be too hard on yourself, Sussanah. I know for a certain that Ragna-sama would never engage in villainous acts, but the character of Master Thief has gained its own personality through your writing. Actually, I quite enjoyed these recurring scenes between the agent and the thief. They are so refreshing. Really? Without a doubt. Come to think of it, I've never had Durand-sama point her lance at me before. Such an interesting and rare experience must be properly documented with the camera. Rita. In that case, shouldn't you be pointing that lance in your hands at my heart right now? After all... Gosh, she looks so good. Oh, wow. Such a... Won't you explain your reasons for doing this, Duranda? Why don't you seem surprised? Because... Have you been anticipating this moment all along, or is this what you learned in the military? To appear laid back and indifferent no matter the situation? Which explanation do you prefer, my hero? You don't seem to like you don't seem to like either one. Well then, as an old acquaintance who's facing the tip of your lance, might I inquire about the circumstances which have led us to our current predicament? I never intended to return the homemade flower basket Easter egg to the museum in the first place. All deception was for my own benefit. I can only blame my own incompetence. Last month I stole the Easter egg from the museum, only to have it snatched away by others. So you're that notorious thief on the international wanted list? Don't be so harsh, my dear accomplice. You're here to take all the fall for me. From the Windows passwords to the hack cameras, your traces are all over the place. But let's see, who was your original scapegoat? The forger? Starry Candy? You're clever. True, you weren't my first choice. I hope you aren't too disappointed to hear that. However, since Miss Starry Candy foolishly chose to surrender herself, and you're here now to take the blame, my plan hasn't strayed too far off track. My merciful scheme remains perfect. Congratulations to you, then. But I have to ask, why would you, who once stood up for a stranger at the flower shop and dreamed of being an agent, turn into such a ruthless thief? Are you trying to appeal to my conscience? Sorry, but that won't work. People change, Rosette. I used to believe that only those who achieve perfection in everything could become agents. But after I became a real agent, I discovered that the organization, the superiors, they never cared about anyone's ideals or abilities. They only wanted obedient tools that follow orders. Help serve. Yet that's reality. But thief is different. A thief can act freely according to their own thoughts, rely on their own abilities to commit the perfect crime, and make those agents run in circles. What could better prove my prowess than that? So in your eyes, one's might is the only measured by sheer skills? What else? You're wrong, Duranda. Even though the child who fended off Honkai beast with a water pipe back then didn't know how to fight like an agent and was inexperienced in combat, she was incredibly strong because she had courage and her desire to protect others. I have no idea what you're talking about. Indeed, those who became agents are all extraordinary individuals. However, people do not think agents are strong just because of their exceptional abilities or their composed demeanor. What truly matters is that even after treading in darkness for ages, they never abandon the pursuit of light, and their actions bring hope to people in ways unseen. Just like a reckless child who stood before a girl and ignited a flame in her life. I've never forgotten the day you saved me, Duranda. You say that even a child who knows nothing of combat can be called strong, even through courage alone. In that case, I shall see for myself just how far this so-called strength built on bravery and devotion can truly go. Do you seek to end my life now, Duranda? Perhaps I can also mobilize you. When those useless guards arrive, they'll find you entrapped in the palace in a place survived by the vault's mechanisms, holding a homemade flower basket Easter egg. It's impossible to distinguish from the real. That's impossible to distinguish from the real one, with no way to explain yourself. Oh my, do you think the master forger Star Kenny won't be able to tell if the egg is real or fake? She's indeed troublesome, but I have my ways to make her zip her mouth. How do you like the sound of this? I don't think it's very promising. Perhaps you'd like to hear my suggestion. God, Rita's so pretty. That's such a pretty back view. Just absolutely gorgeous. Ooh. That is... Oh, should have had the full cutscene. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Damn, they went all out for this little event scene. Woo! How many bullets are in that clip?
まだ生きていますか?
Oh.
ええ、残念ですが。撃つとは思えません。何事にも例外がありますから。
Oh.
わ
Oh
か
my
りま
gosh.
した。
Are you trying to bring me down with you? Just buying some time.
どうかあなた
I'm
の
afraid your plan's about to fail.
失礼します。油断禁
Those
物
headless files have all been learned. Headless files have all been lured by my signal to the middle of nowhere. For bodyguard, you fight surprisingly well.
あなたの力を抜いてください。
Likewise for you, a mere art dealer who can't fight at all.
足元にお気をつけを。お覚悟を。フィナ
I've
ーレ
been
です。
lying since the moment we met.
クランクアップです。
No.
どうか。
But yeah, I did not expect a cutscene like that just out of nowhere.
足元にお気をつけを。
I'm truly happy to see you again. I think they're flirting more than dancing. Seems your so-called strength through justice couldn't even defeat a single notorious thief. What if we... Oh, hello, Sussanah. What if we all fight together? How about a righteous battle of many against one? Wait, the guards? Why are they here? Give it up, Duranda. The guards have surrounded the place. Our little game of cat and mouse ends here. You were prepared for this? Wait, since when did you figure it out? That you weren't an art dealer trying to prevent treasures from being smuggled overseas? Duranda the thief thinks victory is in the bag, but little does she know that the agent is one step ahead, with a slight grin the agent's presence in the evidence she discovers. Because Homei's tail is long, not round. When I asked if there was an issue with the forger's round-tail Homei, you said it was identical. Duranda, an experienced art dealer, would not make such a mistake. You were afraid that the forger would confess too quickly, and with the secret auction being soon, you overlooked many details. To think I was undone by such a small detail. Have you been putting on an act ever since we entered the vault? After realizing you weren't a genuine art dealer, I contacted the guards to tell you discreetly, and they have turned off the security cameras in the vault, or on the contrary, they recorded your every move and word. Hello again, Racer. Also welcoming Iris. I meant to say that earlier. Rather than calling this vault for collections, I'd say it's become the scene that proves your numerous crimes. Seeing your crimes laid bare before everyone's eyes, Doretta lowers her head in defeat and gives up her resistance. What in the world? You win. I was one move too late, and there's nothing to dispute. A loss is a loss. Do with me as you will. At this moment, our righteous agent Rosette steps forward, ready to bring her to justice. Huh? Wait, the agent kindly embraces the thief. Woo! They've gone completely off script. Even Susannah's blushing. Look at her. Woo! That's because this is the ending that Agent Rosette wants to craft. Oh, they're fitting it so well with this. I love you, Honkai. Love you, Honkai writers. Oh, I love this game. It's my #1 favorite game. The girl at the flower shop that then bathed in the sunlight once believed that becoming a top agent was the only proof of strength. She experienced setbacks and failures in her own path of pursuit, even falling into unease at her own stagnation. One day she saw lilies blooming on the flower rack, and she suddenly remembered the person to whom she had once gifted flowers. She gradually understood that the true strength she admired wasn't the assessment of capabilities that came with being an agent, but rather a girl's courage to protect with others without hesitation, and the ability to bring hope to everyone. And now the one who once encouraged by that girl wants to return this hope to that girl who had forgotten her past self. Well, shall we start anew, Duranda? Yes, you're right. The agent dissuades the thief by sharing about the true strength, and they come to a peaceful reconciliation? Yes, I love this ending. Truly a great ending. And what she did say it was an enemies to lovers earlier, so now we get to the lovers part. Hooray! True strength shouldn't be measured by capabilities alone, but by having a heart that protects others and never stops believing in hope and goodness. Just like Ragna-senpai, she didn't teach the children combat techniques, but how to grow lilies. The hope and conviction she passed on have bloomed eternally like lilies. That is the strength and romance of Ragna-senpai. Yes, the girl she say looks up to as her role model, and like Ragna-senpai, she always believes in goodness, whether in light or darkness. She continues to protect our world without fail. Thank you for your kind words, Durandal-sama. I have so much to learn from Ragna-sama, and though I cannot express my gratitude to her in words now, I hope my actions can show her that the girl who was saved at the flower shop hasn't forgotten that angel's warm protection. I will forever uphold the convictions she taught me and protect even more people. Yes, me too. Did I misunderstand the materials and write the wrong script? Write the wrong script? Don't worry about it, Sussanah. You did excellently. I simply wanted to give the agent the ending a full of possibilities, hoping that they too will come to a bright new future in their world. Huh, I expected the kind and perfect Rita-sama. You got that right. I'm rather fond of this happy ending too. So, does this mean our filming submission is complete? Should we start preparing for the celebration party? Sure. No, we should proceed as planned. Dun dun dun. She was hinting at earlier in the part 1 that something actually was amiss with this auction. Let's see. Take a drink first. We should proceed as planned. So that means I still have to keep my shaking cocktails at this inexplicable party. Oh, wait, why did Rita-sama just say we should proceed as planned? Aside from the ending turning out differently than expected, everyone's scenes should have already been wrapped up. Could be this is my first time directing and I missed something? Sussanah flipped through the script in a daze, then looked around helplessly. When she caught the gentle look of Rita sent her way, most of the anxious anxiety surrounding her melted away at once. No, Miss Sussanah, my request has nothing to do with the script. I truly enjoyed the performance. Exactly, I also got to try a profession outside being an idol for the first time. I'm still not quite used to it, but... There's the first time for everything. You'll get the hang of it soon enough. And you too, Sussanah, no need to rush. Sussanah-sama, it's comforting me. Thank you, Sussanah-sama. And Rita-sama, I have a request, Rita-sama. Could you tell me where I could still do better? I'll work hard to improve. You could add a kissing scene. That could be always added in. Sussanah, please don't be nervous. The shoot was flawless. You put in a tremendous amount of effort, and everyone, including myself, could see it clearly. It'll be terribly unfair to pin any unexpected issues on you. So, Rita, you're saying you know something unusual beyond the script? Indeed, Durandal-sama. While I was fully immersed in portraying the agent Rosette that Sussanah created, there were certain details in this auction that I simply couldn't ignore. For example, Rita totally surveyed this warehouse, walking along the aisle lined with dazzling auction items, examining them one by one until... stopped in front of a crown-shaped item. Everyone, please take a look at this. This is what I was referring to. Huh? What's this? It feels oddly familiar, like I've seen it somewhere before. I remember now. It's auction item number 1962. It appeared when the Duranda I was playing first brought out the auction catalog, and even back then, Rita had already noticed it, right? Yes, its craftsmanship is far too crude, and the gems don't lack any brilliance. From what I know, its design bears no resemblance to any recognized historical art style whatsoever. For an object with neither value nor cultural significance to appear as an auction on the scale, it's hard not to be suspicious. Well, did you see that? This is an striking Valkyrie at her peak. Even in the middle of a mission, she catches every anomaly around her. Hey, camera 2, don't stop. Make sure you capture every bit of Rita-san's heroic presence. That does make sense. This item number 1962 really does look slapdash. If the Homei were on only this good, I wouldn't even need training. I could handle it easily. You really mean that, Kira-senpai? Rita, why are you looking at me like that? Shigeru Kira, you'll find out soon enough what that look really means. Oh, she wants to put it to work. So, Rita, if anyone asks about the item 1962, I'll temporarily hold it under my authority as a waiter. You can trust it to me without worry. Even though I don't fully understand what Rita is planning, we'll do our best to cooperate. Rita-sama, please give me your orders. There you go again, Sussanah, getting ahead of yourself. Didn't we agree on we should proceed as planned? Natasha will continue as a bartender, Durandal will continue as a waiter, and I'll continue as security. As a director, you'll of course stay on the monitors, coordinating both inside and outside the venue at all times. Precisely, Miss Sussanah. Thank you for your hard work. I understand, Rita-sama. I'll hold my position. All departments, attention, we're resuming operations. Sussanah's protection vanished with a sharp beep, but everyone could tell that the figure behind the monitors was already hard at work again. By the way, Rita, speaking as security, is there anything I can help with? For example, how you identified a suspect. Do you need my detail on anyone? Thank you for your enthusiasm. However, I don't believe the situation calls for a heightened alert just yet. Overreacting may only tip off the culprit. I suggest you move about freely. For instance, perhaps help yourself to some refreshments at the buffet. Ah, that'll be embarrassing. You're still busy after all. How can I possibly indulge myself at the food table? Still, the desserts and the cold dishes did look awfully tempting. Oh well, perhaps another time. Li Shang and Silly shot a pained and reluctant glance toward the nearby buffet. Oh yeah, I love the Hoyoverse games. I play like basically all 4 of them. What a shame. I was hoping that once the operation was over, I could discuss the banquet dish with Sussanah-sama. If I weren't on the mission, there's no way I'd miss that beautiful cheese mille filet at the dessert table. Cheese mille filet? That sounds so good. Sussanah-sama, could I trouble you to taste it for me? I'd love to refine my mille filet. I don't know what that word is. Yeah, you can spend on it however you like. I don't have anything special in store for those point redeems yet. I'd love to refine my mille filet recipe based on your feedback. So this is my mission. That's fantastic. I mean, don't worry, I'll carry it out perfectly. I trust you, Sussanah-sama. We'll surely come through. Will surely come through for me. Li Shang snapped her fingers cheerfully and was the first to push open the door and leave the warehouse. Alright. Only thinking about food. Let's go. I won't be busy for a while as in my role as a forger, so I'll head back and wander around a bit, ready to support you if needed. Kira-senpai, Durano-sama, please wait a moment. Just as I thought, that look Rita gave Shigeru earlier instinct clearly meant I have another task for you. Just a bit gentler this time. You guys go ahead and talk. I'll head back and continue playing the robo-capable bartender. If you get bored or tired, feel free to stop by my bar for a drink. Natasha tossed out a few teasing remarks and left the warehouse. Were you calling for me, Rita? Is there something you need my help with? Go ahead, Rita. Kira-senpai and I will do everything we can to cooperate. I do have a favor to ask, especially of you, Kira-senpai. The skills you acquire for this mission will be invaluable for the operation. Before long, Durandal, carrying a safe box, and Kira, muttering to herself, left the warehouse. The vast space was soon occupied by Rita alone. I should leave here as well. I hope I'm just being overly cautious about the auction item, but I should organize a crew like gathered so far and think it through again. Battle time. This event has been so great so far. I did not expect a full-on that full anime cutscene with Durandal and Rita fighting each other. That was so good. And then just the hug and everything. Love this game so much. They know how to treat us so well. I guess I'll see you, Quanta, sure. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Get rid of you. Oops, didn't mean to buy that one. No. So. What's from the team I've got running right now? A lot of high-value units, huh? I wonder if I can even get all those before the end of the match. Alright, I got these two still. Forgot about them. Give it to you, Octopus. And then you can... that one. crab. Ba-dum-bum. Perfect. Guessing it's silly while I'm at it. She's kind of part of it. And our berserker, at least. Nothing going wrong so far. Blue. I mean, I already only need 3 more of those, so probably hold off. Bye-bye. There's another one. Wow, 41. No, looks like I might have overdone it. It's pretty sure, basically already over. We'll see Quanta, huh? Ah, one more round. Fine. All done. Next stage. At the opportune moment, Rita also left the warehouse and rejoined the glaring crowd in the banquet hall. She watched people of all ages pass by, and after some time... a message from Durandal-sama. The task entrusted to Kira-senpai has been completed. I should find somewhere to meet Kira-senpai. Here, take a look. I can't quite tell what you're planning, but I carried out your instructions to the letter. In a scheduled spot, Rita accepted the case from Shigeru Kira and carefully opened it to inspect its contents. Your craftsmanship is flawless, Kira-senpai, just expected. And Durandal-sama, has she already departed? Yes, she handled everything according to your earlier arrangement and is on her way to the Shisgal Evidence Lab. That's good. We should be hearing back from the lab very soon. Kira-senpai, you've been a tremendous help. I'll coordinate the next step with Sussanah-sama. Rita closed the case and was about to bid Shigeru Kira farewell when the latter suddenly lit up with barely contained excitement. Oh, right, Rita, there's something I need to tell you. It's a bit sudden. Yes, Kira-senpai, what is it? I've been invited to perform on stage before the auction to sing my signature song perfect performance. Uh-oh. That'll be a good distraction, at least. After all, I used to be an idol who held concerts. That kind of radiance is bound to draw attention and enthusiasm. You're absolutely right, Kira-senpai. I heard from the organizers that the originally scheduled singer was supposed to perform The Spirit in the Mist and had prepared a lot of dry ice for stage fog, but she suddenly fell ill and forgot singing and dancing. She couldn't even stand. Luckily, the organizers happened to run into me. When they learned that my performances don't rely on elaborate stage effects to convey sincerity, they were so excited that they could hardly contain themselves. By the way, Rita, if the mission wraps up early, don't forget to come watch my performance. Oh, look, Sussanah has already heard and is on her way. The nimble swordswoman, once she recognized the two of them, hurried over with her sword in hand. How long have you been standing here? Did you see anyone suspicious pass by? Suspicious? Did I imagine it? Strange, I remember being the first to leave the warehouse. Just as I stepped outside, I saw a figure dart past the corner. The party was so crowded that I followed them and up here. So someone was lurking near the warehouse at the time. Then what should we do now, Rita? Is there anything I can help with? I can turn on the performance. It's alright, Kira-senpai. Please go ahead with the performance. Sussanah-sama, I'd like to take this case back into the warehouse. With your status of security, you'll have no trouble going in and out. The case, what's inside? Is there something specific I need to do? There are too many people around to explain in detail, but once you open the case in the warehouse, I believe you'll understand what I need. Is that so? Alright, leave it to me. As for everything else, please leave it to me. Are you sure you'll be alright on your own, Rita? I could refuse performance invitation. There's no need to worry, Kira-senpai. Letting you fully enjoy the performance is also part of how we should proceed as planned. If I need your help, I'll contact you immediately. Then I'll focus entirely on the performance. Oh, this is a message from the organizers. You see, Kira-senpai, I can practically hear the audience's anticipation already. Don't keep me waiting for too long. In that case, I better go and come back quickly. Once I've taken care of those things, Rita, if you need anything, I'll give it my all. Then I'll head to backstage for as well, Rita. I'm on standby too. No problem. Please rest assured, both of you. The suspicious auction item number 1962. The mysterious figure lurking near a warehouse. This auction is becoming more and more interesting. Popular idol, breezy dining. We'll go popular idol. I started with a full 3 to Honkai disaster, so that's already a pretty good start. Hacking skills to outsmart your opponent is also a way to compete for your missions. Each time you level up the battle box, you receive a free tactical unit. The rate increases with the battle box's level. So that's how that works. And tap discount. Immediately reduce the pack coins required by the current shop upgrade. Alright. I haven't used Brownie much as a tactical leader in this, so I wasn't sure how she actually worked. That's one. And that's both bot girls. Use that. Einstein. Good enough. By 50%. Oh, might as well. Raven. Do I need the crab? Do I need the crab? I do not need the crab. Oh, okay, that new song is definitely gotta be the idol thing going on. That's so neat. That just plays a different song if you got the idol team. Da 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 da. Oh, Rania. Alright, let's get rid of these. Bum, 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 bum. Ajit and Tesla. Bum, 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 bum. Power of science. I'll definitely be using that one more in the actual PvP mode. Oh, there's Void. I don't need him. Rita! I always get her. Unnegotiable. Oh, and we're almost done. Game over. Next stage. During the time it took Shiskull Evidence Lab to deliver its findings, Rita didn't sit around waiting for clues to fall into her lap. On the contrary, there isn't much time left before tonight's auction. At a moment like this, building new connections will take too long. Better speak with that bartender who's been greeting guests all evening. Anyone connected to item number 1962 is bound to leave traces. If I can catch even the smallest sign of something suspicious. You can't see how something this simple. You really are a helpless waste of space. Sharp beak rang out beside her. That voice. Was that girl we saw before? Rita stopped and looked over. A haughty young lady was scolding her bodyguard, while the tall Eggsy stood with his head lowered in submission. It is these two again. What good are you to me if I keep you around like this? I'm sorry, miss, What's wrong with you? Why are you making that face? Is my voice really so unpleasant, so unbearable to you? Ahem. Oh, Miss Rita, you're here. What a coincidence. I didn't mean to interrupt. Good evening, Miss Justine. Mr. Eggsy. May I ask what seems to be troubling you? It's nothing, Miss Rita. I'm dealing with some rather unpleasant trifles. The proud young lady let out an irritated breath. She tried to maintain her composure in front of Rita, but the anger was clearly hard to contain. Lowering her voice, she continued to complain under her breath. Careful planning, thorough preparation, still wasn't able to handle properly, and I had my weakness exposed. And I really don't know what to say about this. You have nothing to say in your defense, do you? Let's stay here and reflect on your mistakes. With that, Justine led her dispirited bodyguard behind and turned to leave. But seemingly unsure where to go, she stopped in place, seething. In a situation like this, I can't just pretend I didn't see anything and walk away. Still, it does seem like Miss Justine's personal matter. Would you mind telling me a little more about what happened? Perhaps instead of being deadlocked like this, there's a better way to resolve it. After all, this hardly qualifies as a perfect outcome, does it? Miss Rita, while I hold you in the highest regard, I must point you out of this situation is beyond repair. Entirely because of his mistake. His carelessness delayed my plans, disrupted them altogether. The follow-up arrangements can no longer move forward. For such an incompetent subordinate, am I not entitled to demand that he reflect on his actions? Completing every assigned task is an assistant's duty. But to expect someone never to misstep, never to say the wrong thing, never to make the single mistake, that seems rather too harsh. Miss Rita, why would you... Miss Rita, there's nothing for you to speak up for someone like this. Besides, you're perfection itself. I understand that you're only trying to comfort me, and I appreciate your kindness. I'm sorry, but I'm not saying this for your sake. These are simply my honest thoughts, without the slightest pretense. Miss Rita, why would you defend someone who's imperfect? You should know that no one is born flawless. Perhaps you could give Mr. Eggsy a chance to make amends and correct his mistakes. And yet you yourself are so perfect. In any situation, at any time, every word and action of yours is beyond reproach. Never once in error. You should find imperfection even harder to tolerate than I do. So why? She's very obsessed with this, huh? The reason is perfectly clear to me, because... Rita paused, then raised her voice just slightly, meeting Justine's gaze with her calm resolve. Because perfection is a standard meant only for oneself. If you judge others by the standard of perfection, then you must allow them to make mistakes, and give them room to improve. Perfection is not merely a flawless result. More importantly, it lies in the process of reaching that result through repetition and correction. So, Miss Justine, please set aside your regrets for now. It's hard to imagine just how sincerely I admire your perfection, and yet here you are, speaking up for someone imperfect. I'm trying to say perfect so much it's losing all meaning for me now. Perfect. From childhood onward, my father has always held me to the standard of perfect air, but back then, whoever stood up to speak for me? I'm very sorry if... Don't worry about it, that has nothing to do with you, Miss Rita. There's no need for you to apologize. In fact, I should be grateful for those past experiences. Without my father and mother's guidance, I could never have become a perfect heir, nor would I be qualified to place such demands on my bodyguard. Don't you agree? Her expression unchanged. She didn't wait for Rita's reply. moment the words left her lips, she turned and walked away. Rita looked at the bodyguard, who stayed put. Thank you, Miss Rita, but why would you suddenly speak up for someone like me? Someone like what? All I see is Purring standing here, and I'm standing here too. There's no need to belittle yourself, Mr. Eggsy. All I did was speak up for someone like myself, like everyone else in this world venue. I said it before, I was only speaking for someone no different from me. Rita smiled softly and spoke in her usual gentle, warm tone. I'm nothing like you. You do everything perfectly, but I let you down. Opportunities don't always come just once. I may not know what your task is yet, but there could still be a way to make things right. No matter the circumstances, as long as someone sincerely strives for perfection, even if they taste the bitterness of failure along the way, they aren't a failure. That's something everyone has to confront. So in your eyes, I'm not completely useless after all? I think the fact that Miss Justine chose to keep you by her side has already proved that you are underestimating yourself. You're starting to accept what I'm saying is the truth, not just empty reassurances, aren't you? As for Miss Justine, she doesn't fully agree with me yet, but give her time, she'll come around. Thank you so much. Perhaps like people deal failure changes as they gain time and experience. Right now, all I want to do is be worthy of my friends and juniors. Then what led you to think this way? Well, because I was lucky enough to meet a senpai who's both patient and strong. Her presence taught me that there truly are people in this world who see guardianship as their calling, and who therefore remain in a constant state of readiness. Perfection is hard to maintain, but their ideals turn perfection into a form of discipline. A discipline that concerns only oneself, and because of that, temporary setbacks and other misunderstandings feel as far less painful over the course of such long training. People like Miss Rita and your senpai are all fighting for that kind of resolve to protect the world, and yet don't put yourself down. The state of the world is shaped by every individual. Even small things can end up changing everything. Small things that can change the whole world? You're her bodyguard, but she still needs you. For instance, to see through that task you both care so deeply about, doesn't she? About that mission. You don't need to tell me the details. Living up to every smile and expectation and carrying out each duty earnestly. That's what it means to be an assistant. I believe you can make her smile again. Miss Rita, I'm sorry. What did you say just now, Mr. Eggsy? No, nothing. Well, Miss Rita, may I ask you something? The bodyguard took a deep breath, as though he had finally made up his mind. Go ahead, I'll do what I can to help. If there were a small matter, nothing very noticeable, but maybe with some unfavorable, He stuttered, trailing off, as if afraid Rita might catch on. Then suddenly he blurted out, "They're definitely part of this whole scam operation that we're trying to uncover, aren't they?" That much is obvious, I feel. Thank you so much, Miss Rita. There's just one thing I wanted to tell you. Although the spirit in the mist won't be formed on tonight's stage, it's surely a show worth paying attention to. Even running into the singer by chance and talking about it can be quite rewarding. I'm sure you'll find it interesting, Miss Rita. The spirit in the mist was a performance that Kirsten stepped in for. Thank you again, Miss Rita. Goodbye. The white girl thanked her solemnly, then turned and headed toward the exit of the banquet hall. Is he going back to Miss Justine, or leaving the venue altogether? Sorry, I have other priorities. I should hurry to the bar and gather information. He was either trying to hint at something. Well, we got a quadfecta of Rita here. But yeah, those two are definitely more than suspicious. They're definitely involved in this somehow. Whatever this crown is that they're searching for. I wonder what the deal with this crown even is. It seems to have already been replaced by a fake based on how they described it earlier. Where or where will this be going? Play that one again. What units do I need again? Those. No green units. That one. That one. Sure, give me that. Kira! Oh, and Rosa. That's a free idol already. And we got the song changes. I like that so much. It's so cute. Bum, 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 bum. I lose my quantum up, but they'll be fine. Bum, 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 got some guitar riffing inside of it on the song now. Cool. I love the guitar. Two Ritas down. One Rita stands left. Oh, I got a free rebirth. Wow. Goodbye. Oh, ah. Fine, you want to survive one more round? Have it your way. Down they go. Ah, that was a... Wait, no, we got one more stage. One more part and then we gotten... One more part, then we wait for part 3 to come out. Ooh. The bartender's counter is always lively. There's always people who need a drink or are interested in getting some intel. Welcome, Miss Rosette. Do you have anything to report to me, your dear superior? My, aren't you getting quite into character, Miss Bartender? Well, I did say business as usual. It would be most unfortunate if we were to disrupt our harmonious superior-subordinate relationship for the sake of a performance. Harmonious superior-subordinate relationship? Good thing I never actually had such a luxury. I think I'd better stick to your business as usual. Is that so? Though you seem to have forgotten something, even if you're my superior for the time being, I'm still a customer as long as I'm sitting at the bar placing an order. I'd like to make an order, please. Rita spread her hand, the curve of her fingers and palm perfectly suited for holding a martini glass. Would you care for a drink, Miss Natasha? You seem quite deep in thought. What can I get for you, my discerning guest? Something that lets you devote your full attention to me. Say, a Ramos gin and fizz? 600 shakes should give you plenty of time. 600? I'll pass. I know you're trying to get information out of me, but there's no need to destroy my wrist for it, right? Fair enough, only if you can offer information that's worth it. Patience. Whether it drinks or intelligence, you'll need more of it. Bartender pulled out his tools and ingredients, beginning to mix a drink tailored to the agent's taste. Clinking sounds were enough to drown out any sensitive conversation. Alright, you can start. What do you want to know? About the secret auction tonight. How much do you know about the sellers behind the items? Wouldn't it be quicker to ask Sussanah? She's coordinating the entire event. Details like the venue layout and guest lists are obvious enough. She'd be faster for those. But the hidden currents and long-laid threads leading up to this banquet, that's something only an experienced former mercenary would know. She deliberately emphasizes the word mercenary. Alright, I'll take that as a praise for my professional background. So, what exactly do you... What do you know, So what do you actually know? Funny enough, I don't know much about the people profiting from the art, but there's another kind of guest here, with far less wholesome motives. As she added the ingredients to the glass, the bartender suddenly leaned closer and lowered her voice. This is Rita picked up on outside the reception. Not long ago, biochemical products developed by Neapolis Pharmaceutical surfaced on the black market, some still bearing their printed markings. You're saying this auction might include... Rita immediately recalled the mission she'd taken on not long ago about rescuing a kidnapped scientist from Neapolis Pharmaceutical. That's how they opened up the whole event. During that mission, the dream crown taken along with the scientist had vanished without a trace once the trace was over. Ah, so that's what we're dealing with again. I don't have proof, but given Neapolis Pharmaceutical's long history of operating in gray zones, whenever there's money to be made, they'll sell to whoever's buying. It won't be surprising to see them here. After all, there are rumors they're desperate to offload the large batch of dangerous inventions that are highly capable of causing chaos. Some are their own creations, while others were stolen from fellow scientists. Could it be the dream count from the earlier professor kidnapping case? Pay attention, Miss Rosette. Try this. It's a favorite among the top-tier agents. It looks good. Distracted, Rita lifted the glass. It serves beaded with a fine condensation, just as her communicator delivered the information she'd been waiting for. She flicked the communication switch, and Sussanah's voice came through the receiver at her ear. Rita-sama, just as you predicted. The auction item number 1962 you asked Durandal-sama to bring back in Shisco's evidence department is no ordinary artwork at all. It's actually a piece of neural technology designed as a crown. The team is still working overtime to analyze the details. The moment we have any new findings, I'll report back to you right away, Ms. Rita-sama. Thank you. You've done well. Sussanah nodded, gathered herself and returned to her work, ending the call. Did I hear that right? Or have you had one too many? You actually thanked me? Don't get ahead of yourself. I've always kept professional feelings separate from work. My opinion on a person has no bearing on how I judge the task they handled. No need to stand on ceremony. It's rare for you to be satisfied with the drink I made, and if you really wanted to thank me, a high score of my performance review would be do nicely. I have another guest to serve. Enjoy your evening. Following the bartender's gaze, we didn't notice a radiant young woman taking the seat beside her. Whatever rare holiday this is. I was worried about tonight's performance, but it's all good now. I finally relaxed, thinking of it as an organization-funded holiday. Hello, lovely miss. What would you like to drink? Mojito, pina colada, and Paloma. Any one of these works. Just give me something vacation-worthy, bartender. If you can give me a surprise since I'm in a good mood today, I'll give you a signed copy of my album, Spirit in the Mist. That's my senior work, you know. So it's you. Your name is, Now I remember, yes. I was just listening to your song today, and I never imagined that one of my customers would be a famous singer like you. The Spirit in the Mist. May I ask, is this the Spirit in the Mist that was scheduled to perform today? So you know me too. Don't tell me you're also a fan of my music, just like the bartender. Actually, she... Of course, my beautiful songstress. I came to this soiree specifically to see your performance. However, I've just learned that the live performance has been replaced due to your son's physical discomfort. However, to be able to meet you here, I'm already more than satisfied. Rita has admitted to being a fan, but it's hard to believe these words. What is she plotting? Oh my, how could I disappoint my fans? It seems that besides the album, I'll have to sing a cappella to make that up to you. However, there's nothing I can do about the visual effect. It is already my great honor to meet you here and listen to your beautiful singing again. However, is this the visual effect you mentioned related to the mist in the song's title? Yes. It's such a shame. Before the performance, the organizers promised they'd prepare many fog machines packed with dry ice to guarantee that I'd become a spirit singing in the mist. However, the organizers recently informed me that the dry ice in the machines were stolen. The planned performance has been replaced by an idol singer who is adept at singing and dancing. Well, she's adept at one of those things, at least. But it's not a big deal. They said they would announce that I was feeling unwell, and they said would still pay me the full appearance fee, so I'm not losing anything. Ah, so there was a Kira-senpai who formed the inner place. Now I know why Miss Eggsy suddenly mentioned the Spirit of the Mist. The communicating Rita's body vibrated, and she discreetly opened it with an eye movement. It was a message from Sussanah. Lady Rita, there's a call from Mr. Eggsy who says he has a situation to report to Shiskull. First, ask him about the location of the dry ice and fog machines, and activate them at the time he originally planned. After replying to the messages, Rita paused briefly, then looked up at Natasha with a beaming smile. Before I sing, I need to drink something. Oh, Barney, you can start mixing my drink now. I apologize, Miss Singer. The customer beside you, she's still being served, isn't she? No matter how much she pretended not to see, she couldn't ignore Rita's expression. At this moment, the beautiful face was staring at her, enigmatically. Indeed, what a vigilant bartender you are, noticing my needs even before I could voice them. So cold. Why did I suddenly get a chill? I do have one request. Please help me out, Mr. Bartender. After an unknown amount of time, a jarring sound brought the lively social atmosphere to an abrupt end. Everyone stopped their light-hearted socialization and turned curiously toward the source of the sound. Oh no, those two are fighting. They're fighting. Look, girl, who's fighting who? Look, mister, that's the bartender from behind the counter and her customer. Why are we fighting? Your response was indeed as I hoped. These two have clearly been at each other's throats the whole time. That's so, then I should charge you extra for being such a demanding customer. Please come and get it yourself, Miss Bartender. Are you enjoying yourself, Miss Bartender? I guess I got to let off some steam at least a little bit. I imagine that Rita just took her drink and splashed it in Raven's face just for the heck of it. But now we have to wait for the third and final part to come out, which is only 2 days away. I suppose for now, I'll do some PvP matches, see if I can get any more wins. I guess I'm building Divine Key this round. Yeah, I'll just build Divine Key characters. Hopefully I can get the item that boosts my Divine Key strength. I'm acquired 2 different 5 stars. 3 for the whole team. That's a very tall ask. Already up to a shoddy start. There we go. For the time being, at least. Get that buff for at least a little bit. Okay, good. Ooh, good start, good start. Getting a required purple unit right this early on, that's real good. I lose my elite buff, but for Divine Key 5, it's probably worth it. We'll do that, actually. Keep the elite at 2. There's another one. And you. Keep it at that. I could get the Divine Key Emblem to that one. I can get it myself up to 8 already. I feel like I should hold off on that. Still winning. No dice. That one. Get the next upgrade slot, and we can get our both those buffs running. I've not had anyone email back to me yet. No one seems to want to bother. Let's go for it. I probably should have saved that money, actually. I should not give it to the bot. I should not be giving it to him. I'm not even buying its upgrade parts. I plan to replace it as soon as I get something better. As soon as Thelema or Kiana show up, and give the emblem to them, then I'll be good. Darn. Another emblem. Wilt. Now we're at 8 evenly. I'm also losing this one once I get rid of that bot. What are other people building? Romantic Waltz, Swordsman, Breezy, Disaster, Breezy. That's good. Ah, yes, just the one I needed. Come on, give me who I need. Ellie! Wait, did I need Ellie? I don't think I even needed Ellie for this team. Ah, that was for the last round. Well, she's here now, and might as well throw her in. Use that elite buff, but I get Messenger of Love instead. And give her the emblem too. But also give me to 9. Just need Void Archives to show up. Going good. Ah, stay there. Oh, Kiana. Let's get Kiana in there. Yeah, if Sailor was Divine Key, maybe I would keep her in, but for now, Kiana will be good to have in. Maybe I can get rid of you. Oh, also... give it to you. Should I give it to Ellie? Probably gonna keep her. If I don't get Void Archives, then it doesn't really serve much purpose actually using the emblems. Ooh, very good, very good. Selena! I already got Kiana for the elite, so she's not really needed. I'd rather bump someone else out to make room for her. I already have Celia over here waiting. Yeah, I gotta upgrade my box more. Third buff will be... Darn. They are not going down easily, that one. First place. Save the money. Oh, they're using 2 cards? Well, then I'll have to use that too. I don't want to take any more damage. I would have preferred to save that, but alas. I need Void. Void. We both affected each other. Sorry, Ren. Now I can afford it. Sanshui. Is that a good trade? Seeing this is apparently needed for the team comp they have listed. I'll try it out. And I'll give this to Shui. Which means I just need Void to show up. Where is that blonde bastard? I lose the Messenger of Love buff, but... Oh, they bastard. I lose the Messenger of Love buff, but hopefully that won't ruin me too much. I'll probably lose this round, but still. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's basically last chance. There you are! Okay, who do I knock out? I don't have any room to knock anyone out. They're all part of the Divine Key buff. Silly. I'll use all these cards. Oh, this is strange. I can't take Kiani out. She has the emblem. I need to give one of the emblems to Sele. What should I do? She's a healer. Well, I can't do anything about that now. Just have to pray. But I've got the full Divine Key now! Oh, that bastard. They also use all their cards. They're already so far ahead. You didn't really need to do that. Haha! Oh, that's still a lot. I still need to recover a lot more. This is a slugfest. I don't have the space. I'm not gonna be able to earn enough like this to get the next upgrade to get the Sally in. Unless they have more cards, which I want to doubt, then I'm probably gonna be done for this round. This is a close one. Here we go. Possibly final round. No cards from them. Ooh, okay. Can I bring it back? Oh. Look at that. Now I got Cillian. This could be it. Getting closer. This is the most intense match I've had so far. I've got full Divine Key. I've got everyone I could want. All these buffs. Let it be enough. And max level the box too, so I can't upgrade anymore. Oh, they're increasing their points. Or they'll lose HP, but I'm debuffing their strength. Let's see which is better. We're already very close in score. Haha! Whoa, sudden death. This is it. Right back at ya. It's a comeback win. For good luck. Luna for good luck. Sorry, Ellie. Alright, Mew now. Let's have a good final match. Oh, they didn't use a card. That might have sold it. think it's my win. Oh. Whoa, look at that comeback! Wow! From near death to victory! That was great! Oh, that was awesome. That was a good win. My very second win. I've not won a lot in this.